Hello and welcome. Thank you very much for joining us on Corporate Corridor this week. I'm Zain Sohrawardi, and today we're talking about the tyre industry of Pakistan with particular emphasis on General Tyre and the role that they have been playing in our local tyre industry as well as for the overall economy of Pakistan. Now, just a brief introduction about General Tyre. General Tyres is and has been in production in Pakistan since 1964. They have a complete range of tyres which they are offering, and they are also the original equipment manufacturers and suppliers for our local industry. So they are playing a very key and vital role in our local tyre industry. And we'll talk about what they have been doing, what problems they're facing, and what the future plans are as far as the tyre industry in Pakistan is concerned, as well as the export market. Today, we are over at the General Tyre factory, and we are joined by the CEO of General Tyre, Mr. Mohammed Shahid Hussain, who will be talking to us and updating us on all that the industry has been doing. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Zain, for providing me the opportunity to speak on behalf of the industry and more so on behalf of General Tyre.
And hopefully we'll have a very healthy discussion today. Starting off with this industry, Shahid Saab, it's been, General Tyres has been in Pakistan for a long time. The past 2 years, if we take them in perspective, have been difficult not only for the economy of Pakistan globally as well. We've seen vehicle sales, which were forecasted to go up to, let's say, 500,000, going down drastically, and vendors such as yourself were gearing up for that increase in demand. How have the setback affected the industry?
See, as you rightly said, the industry was marking to reach almost 500,000 cars by 2011-12. Now, and we were of course focusing more on what we call OEM market, because the original equipment manufacturers, the vehicle assemblers, were almost taking our entire capacity at that point in time. And in order to cater for the future demands which were being envisaged, we had to gear up our act and invest into the plant to meet those coming requirements. So we almost invested, 2007, we almost invested another 1 billion rupees enhancing our capacity to meet these demands. But then came this recession, everything went down, in particular car sales, and the dip was almost like rest of the world, it was almost like 45%. And we were like left high and dry, because at that time we were supplying most of our supplies to OE, and replacement market, whatever was left over, to be honest, was going to the replacement market, which is the open market where our dealers operate, and they have been associated with us for almost 45 years. So then we had to, think and redesign our strategy. And in the process, of course, the costs went up, shot up to unprecedented levels in terms of our raw materials. The vehicle assemblers had to go up in price as well. The car financing, which was the going thing at that point,
Did take us
almost take a hit, because the interest rate went up so high that people in the middle and lower middle class, they just couldn't afford buying any more cars. Then remained only a segment of the population in Pakistan who could afford and go and buy cars upfront. So,
and that was reflected in the car sale numbers. We saw car sales going down, but Shahid Saab, going forward, we are expecting good things to come. Interest rates are expected to go down, and based on the way inflation number estimates have gone down to, let's say, single digits, which the government of Pakistan is expecting. So based on all of that, how do you see the future as far as sales of vehicles are concerned, and directly related to that, tyre sales in Pakistan?
Well, I think all of these things are definitely going to contribute in improving the market situation, and of course helping the industry as well. So we can already see signs of some improvement, I would say, in the vehicle assembling graphs and the forecasts that are coming to us. And there are other OEM players, vehicle assemblers, who are really re-strategizing themselves also to gear up their act, either go down in price, reduce the prices to a certain extent. The government has also helped, because this central excise duty has been withdrawn, which is going to be a big help, and if the interest rates go down and financing restarts, becomes attractive enough for people to start buying cars based on financing, things will improve. But as I said, our focus remains that OE, we'll keep, serving them.
Segment.
It's the main segment. We'll keep serving them like we were doing earlier. But our focus will also has slightly shifted to become more stronger in the replacement market.
All right, and what measures so far have been taken to bring the General Tyre perception to a quality brand name in, let's say, the general market now?
Well, I'll be honest, we haven't been doing much in terms of educating our customers as to how good our tires are. We are a local manufacturer and having our roots in the country for the last 45 years. So it's, I'm very proud to say that we are the only company in Pakistan who knows what to do when it comes to tires that could, perform in a given climatic condition, in the given road conditions. So even the imported tires coming from abroad cannot meet those, requirements. So we know it
local
best.
Conditions, basically.
So we know it best, and unfortunately, there is a lot that should have been done in terms of educating our consumers. So we have plans now this year, this financial year, to go out and educate people
And market as well on that
Of
platform.
course.
All right, Mr. Shahid, we'll take a very quick break here. We'll come back from the break, continue talking about the tire industry of Pakistan. Now, in particular, General Tyres, as I mentioned in my introduction, has launched a new brand of tires, and that tire is the official tire, which is being basically placed on all locally manufactured vehicles. So we'll talk about that. We'll also talk about some of the problems which the industry is facing, particularly on account of smuggling and all sorts of issues which exist, not only for the tire industry, but for many other industries in Pakistan. But we'll talk about that right after this break, so do stay with us.